Yo, what's up, guys? So today we're going to be talking about zero-tick redstone. And so here I just have two lines. One uses a one-tick repeater, the other uses a zero-tick repeater. And I will be testing out both. So, not unfreeze, if we freeze the game here, um, and we turn this on, as you can see, nothing comes through because the game is frozen. And as most of you know, a normal repeater has one tick of delay, one redstone tick of delay, which is actually equal to 2 game ticks. So let's step 2 game ticks. So we step 1 tick, nothing's happened. Step 2 ticks, boom. So here the signal has gone through the repeater, and it took 2 game ticks or 1 redstone tick to travel through. Um, Now, this seems kind of dumb, right? Like, why not just put a repeater there? Well, a repeater um, reignites a redstone signal, restarts a redstone signal. So, as you can see, 13 went into the repeater and 15 came out. So when we have really long lines of redstone, a repeater is very helpful, but can compound and cause a lot of delay. Now let's test out this zero-tick repeater. So notice nothing happens. Uh, and this is because it actually takes 1 tick to activate. So you guys be saying, well, then it's not zero-tick, it's really 1 tick or 1 game tick. But I will be explaining why it's called zero-tick just in a second. So, which is more beneficial? Though this is fast, it takes up 6 blocks, while this, which is a little slower, only takes up 1 block. But I want to show you guys why I think that it's better, especially with long lines, to use the zero-tick repeater. So here I have a long line of zero-tick repeaters, and here I have a single uh, 2 game tick repeater. And I want to turn on this lever and see which one gets there first. Well, if we know that one repeater is 2 game ticks, then it will reach this light, the signal will reach that light in 2 game ticks. And if we know that a zero-tick repeater is actually 1 game tick, we know that it will take, I don't know, it's 20 some game ticks to reach this lamp here. Well, let's step 1 tick. Notice this turns on. It took 1 game tick to activate, so though it takes 1 game tick for the zero-tick repeater to activate, all zero-tick repeaters coming after it will instantly turn on. So this is why I said that it actually might be more beneficial to use these, especially in long distances, because it will take really 1 tick to get anywhere. But again, this is very large. So you guys may be wondering, well, can I make a computer out of this? And the answer is yes, you probably could. But will the fact that it's instant make up for the very how large it would be? Because these zero-tick repeaters are very large, and if I wanted to make logic gates out of those, they would be made up of multiple of these. These logic gates would be a lot larger than normal logic gates in Minecraft. So I think that a hybrid computer made out of zero-tick repeaters and normal repeaters and torches and logic gates would be the best, because it will both be relatively small but a lot faster than normal computers. But on the topic of instant logic gates, let me show you some instant logic gates that make use of these zero-tick repeaters and a zero-tick inverter that I will show you in a minute. So here we have a zero-tick inverter, and as you can see, if I were to step a tick, it unpowers, and step a few ticks, and then I were to unpower it, instantly powers again. And this is just because this makes use of the fact that when a piston is pushing or pulling a block, it becomes transparent, so allowing signal to, like in this scenario, travel up the block, or when it's off state, not power this redstone below it. So we can make use of these inverters to make instant logic gates. So again, here I have a normal zero-tick repeater, and here I have a zero-tick inverter. Now, out of 3 uh, inverters, we can make an AND gate. And here we have, again, an AND gate will only output a 1 if both are on. And here is the normal way to make an AND gate. So it's made up of, instead of 2 or 3 inverters, it is made up of 3 torches. The issue is each torch has a 1 tick delay, so it really has a 2 tick delay, 2 redstone tick delay, which is 4 game ticks. So again, not much of an issue, right? I mean, the difference between 4 game ticks and 1 game tick is 3/20ths of a second, right? But if you have hundreds of these AND gates, that can really add up. Now here we have our instant OR gate, which is kind of funny because redstone by default is instant. So just by itself, if I can, yeah, I can freeze the game here. It is instant. So redstone is instantly affected or updated by the source. So an instant OR gate is just a normal OR gate. Here we have an XOR gate. Now, it's very large. This is just one way to make it. There's another way, but I just wanted to use this design. And this is what a XOR gate looks like in Minecraft. And this is actually one of the things I'm very thankful for, that Minecraft actually has simplified how we make logic gates. This is just a really simple way to make an XOR gate. There are other ways, but this is just the smallest. It's really only just two comparators. And now you guys can kind of see that there is a large difference between normal logic gates and instant logic gates, and the fact that they're a lot larger. So, though it would make the computer practically instant, I don't know if this would make up for the fact that this computer would be dozens of times larger than a normal one. But I have created a design for a stackable byte, I guess, instant byte, where you give it the combination of ones and zeros, and it instantly moves it. So because these zero tick repeaters are tall, you can't stack them normally. But if I have them slightly staggered like this, I can make it so that no line interacts or interferes with the other line. So this way I can instantly move a byte instead of just a single bit. Now this will come in handy in basically every aspect of the computer. So though it is 3 blocks wide instead of 1, I think that this can be very, very helpful when making a fast CPU. And I will be incorporating this in my future designs. But for now, that's about it. Peace.